Hello students. Today we are going to discuss one of the classic question from projectile motion. And in this question, it is given that a particle is projected with some speed 20 meter per second from the ground at some angle 60° with the horizontal. After what time the particle will be moving perpendicular to initial direction of its velocity? That is the question part. So let's say this is a horizontal line. We draw the horizontal line like so, and we throw the particle from a point on that horizontal line. Let's say a particle is projected from this point and it is projected at some angle theta as given in this question, and the angle of projection is theta and the speed of projection is u. For your question, for this question, u is given as 20 meter per second. Also angle theta is given as 60° angle. So this is the direction of motion in the beginning part, but later on this particle will follow a projectile path. We all know that after some time this particle will follow a parabolic projectile trajectory like so, and somewhere on this path, the direction of its velocity given by the tangent, the direction of velocity which is given by the tangent will be perpendicular to this initial velocity direction. Somewhere on this path you will get a direction which is perpendicular to the initial velocity, and we have to find out the time after which it happens. After what time it will happen? So we will use a very basic principle for this question. We will use a very fundamental principle that we all know, that the velocity v, if you write it in the vector form, is initial velocity u in the vector form plus gravity g vector times t. Motion under gravity can be written like this: v vector equals to u vector plus g vector into t vector. And we will follow the concept which is called a triangle law. You can follow triangle law for the vector addition. So this u will be your vector, first vector. U vector will be the first vector, and g into t is the second vector. So the resultant of vector u and vector gt has to be v vector. So now follow this question. First of all, I will draw u vector. First of all, you will draw u vector in this direction. So this is my u vector. Then I will add vector g into t, which will be in the same direction of gravity, because time t is a scalar quantity. So vector g into t will be in the direction of gravity g, and that is a downward vector. So you will plot g into t in the downward direction, because vector g is downward, gravity is downward. So now I will add another vector. I will add another vector, and that vector will be g into t. This is the second vector, which is vector g multiplied by t. And according to triangle law, the resultant of these two can be written according to the law of triangle law of vector sum. You can draw another vector which represents u vector plus g vector. So this vector will represent vector u plus g into t, which according to the formula or equation of kinematics is representing the final velocity. And according to this question, angle between these two is now 90°. As per the statement given in this question, this angle is 90°, whereas the angle which vector u forms with the horizontal line is theta. This is angle theta, which is 60° angle. Well, this angle will be 90° because gravity g is in the vertical direction, and this dotted line is the horizontal line. So this dotted line is horizontal. I denoted by HOR, that means horizontal line, and this g into t is obviously a vertical line. So angle here will be at 90°. Now we can easily prove this. You can easily prove that this angle which is between V and GT, this angle which is between V and GT will be angle theta. You can prove that this angle will be theta. And now if you follow trigonometric ratio, sine of theta, let me name this triangle PQR. So in the triangle PQR, angle P is 90 degree. So if I follow trigonometric ratio, then sine of theta in the triangle PQR, sine of theta will be the perpendicular length. So angle R which is theta, opposite to angle R you have PQ vector, opposite to angle theta you have a PQ. So length of that vector is U over hypotenuse. Since angle P is 90 degree, so the side which is opposite to this 90 degree angle, that is QR, has a length of GT. And now you get time T equal to U over G sine of theta. So that's the answer for this question. Now you will substitute the value of U and value of theta to get a numeric answer for this question. You have to just put U equals to 20 meter per second, and you have to substitute theta equals to 60 degree, and also G equals to 10 meter per second square, and you will get a numeric answer for this particular question. So basically the concept is vector law of vector addition, especially triangle law. If you know the law of triangle, how to add two vectors, in which the first vector will be initial velocity vector, and the second vector will be a vector which is obtained by multiplying gravity with time. So G into T is my second vector, U is the first vector. If you add U and GT, then you get final velocity vector, which has to be perpendicular to the initial velocity as per the statement given in this question. Right. So that was the solution for this question in a different way. Hope you will like the solution. Take care. Stay at home. Bye bye.